Hi, it's Ken Davis, President and Founder of Advantage Certified. Today I'm featuring a 1999 Triumph Thunderbird Sport. This is the most fun Triumph model ever made, in my opinion. I own one of these myself. I ride it to work virtually every day. It's just a great motorcycle. They only built this model, the Thunderbird Sport, from 1998 through 2004. And the first 2 years, the 98 and 99, like this model, were the most sought after models for a couple of reasons. One, it was the only 2 years where they had the dual upswept pipes on the right hand side. The rest of the years after that, they put a single pipe on either side, and it didn't have quite the look of this bike. Secondly, the 98s and 99s were the only 2 years that they put the Acront aluminum wheels on the bike. And after that, they had steel wheels that were chrome plated. So these are the bikes to have, and this is probably the nicest one I've seen yet. I bought this bike directly from its original owner, and it's only got 5,300 original miles. And I've been all over the bike in our service center. First thing we did was we took off the original tires and we fitted it with the newest Bridgestones that just came out. They're the BT23 radials with Bridgestone's radial specific tubes as well. And we also balanced them in our shop so it rides beautifully. It makes a big difference when you change the tires. The original tires were Avons and the steering was okay. But when you put the BT23s on these bikes, it transforms it into a new motorcycle. It's really amazing. We also did a full service to the bike. We did the 6,000 mile service, even though it wasn't quite due yet. Just to go ahead and get that out of the way, we used the nicest oil, the best synthetic oil you can buy. It's about $15 a quart. We serviced the chain with the best chain lube you can buy. We flushed all the fluids, the brake fluid, the clutch fluid, the engine coolant is all brand new. We resealed the front forks. The fork seals are 13, 14 years old and they were starting to seep some oil, so we redid that. We cleaned and adjusted all the carburetors, took them apart, cleaned them out. You know, a lot of people let these bikes sit for years at a time and the carburetors get gummed up. So we've done all that. We've spent all that money ahead of time. I've subsequently ridden the bike about 100 miles myself, and it runs and drives like a brand new motorcycle. It's really nice. The only accessories and modifications that have been done to this is that it does have the Triumph accessory backrest and luggage rack. And there's been a slight modification to the stock pipes with a 1/2-inch drill straight through, which just brings up the sound slightly from the super quiet stock pipes. Nowhere near as loud as an aftermarket exhaust, but it might be just enough to make you happy and keep you from buying that aftermarket exhaust. So that's it. We also added a pigtail for the battery tender if you want to plug in a battery charger to keep it charged up. And you can also plug your heated gear in there if you ride in cold weather. And the bike does come with all of the original books, 2 master keys, the complete toolkit is under the seat. We've professionally cleaned and detailed this bike. I mean, it literally shines like a new bike. There's no nicks, no chips, no scratches. Those Acront aluminum wheels shine like new. The bike drives like new. It's got to be the lowest mile, nicest one-owner bike in captivity. So don't be afraid to bid on this thing because we've spent a lot of money to make it perfect so that you can just get on it and go and don't have to worry about doing a bunch of stuff to it like the other ones you might find in the marketplace. So that's it. It's one last note, I watch these Triumph Thunderbird Sports all the time. This is the first one that I've seen for sale in the Washington area, the Mid-Atlantic region, in at least a year. So there just aren't any out there to be had, and this is a collectible example of it. So bid often, bid hard, and I hope you become the new owner. We do ship all over the United States, and thanks a lot for taking the time to listen. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.